everyone. I am so excited to get on here with my special guest here with my ink and my story. I have this beautiful lady here. I almost just gave your name away, even though I'm going to be asking for you to share just a little bit of who you are, where you're from, and anything on your heart right now.
Hey everybody, my name is Penny Bolin and I am currently in Kentucky. I've been in Texas a while, been in Florida for a little while, and honestly been all over the place traveling with my previous career. So yeah,
Traveler, yes.
yeah.
And it's kind of amazing because the where she's at in Kentucky right now, we're going to be doing some things together, and that will be something that we'll be sharing together on other um, lives and different things that you'll be seeing out there. So I absolutely love Miss Penny right here. She has an amazing heart, and when I say, "Hey, you want to get on a Zoom and do this with me?" She's like, "Yes, let's do it." She jumps head in. So, Penny, if you can share with them your tattoos and what they represent for you.
Currently only have two, and I got them both the same day. And the first one is this little star right here.
Hmm.
This was gotten with my two daughters,
Oh,
just as a special thing for just us. We were having a girls' weekend in Tampa, and we decided we wanted to get a tattoo, nothing crazy, but just something that we all shared, a special moment, making memories, and just a reminder that when we see it, that we just think of each other. So, and along with that one, I got this one. That one is something personal to me because I'm such a beach girl. I absolutely love, love, love the ocean and the beach. So
the beach speaks to her in so many different ways.
really does.
Um, Tattoos, I have shared that they are our walking, talking story. They're our testimony. And my heart around this whole thing is to be able to give an opportunity to somebody that when you're out and about, if you see someone with a tattoo, it is a great conversational piece to go up, to communicate. And I will tell you through that tattoo, you can actually get to know a lot about that person and you can share who you are. So, Penny, you got your tattoos after your relationship with Jesus. A
Mhm.
lot of people, have gotten tattoos before their relationship with Jesus, and they feel like it's wrong, or they feel like it was something that I would say it's more religious that tells them they can't have a tattoo. I would like to
Mhm.
know anything that you feel led to share on that.
Yeah, I was similarly kind of raised the same way. You know, you don't defile the body or the temple and that kind of thing. But I'm like, you're out here drinking soda, you're eating sugar, you're doing all this other stuff. So where does that come in? Where did we draw the line? And yes, it is, as my daughter would say, it is AC, which is after Christ. That I got this. My theology around a relationship with Jesus is totally different now. It has nothing to do with religion, but everything to do with relationship. And so these things are special to me. They bring special memories. They bring joy when I look at them. So to me, those are all gifts from God, and so the fruits of the spirit, joy. So that's how I look at it. And of course, I'm a no drama mama, and there's a no judgment zone with me. So I love seeing different people's tattoos. In my career as a healthcare professional, my patients would come in and I would ask them stories about their tattoos, and I really got to know a lot of them because of that. So yeah,
Mm.
that's my view on tattoos.
I love that. I would also love to hear your thought process around why is it important to share a story?
Because it just reminds you yourself of who you are and what your passions are and what brings you joy and and then milestones that you've come across, because some people get tattoos because of things that they've been through and they just don't want to forget where they come from, and it's just part of who they are. And so yeah, it just speaks volumes.
So if somebody is debating riding the fence, we'll call it that, 1 foot on, 1 foot off, and saying, "Hey, should I get a tattoo? Should I do it?" What would you say to them?
If they're already debating, then the answer is yes, because the desire is there.
Mhm.
And so when God tells us he gives us the desires of our heart, that doesn't mean we just think something up and say, okay, God, I want you to do this. That means he instills desires in our heart. And so he gives them to us. So if you have a desire for a tattoo, then that could be a whole conversation piece that could lead somebody to Jesus. So get it, go for it.
Just do it.
Be like Nike and just do it. That's my motto.
Do it, right?
All right.
So I would love to ask you too, as we wrap this up, I would love to hear what, as a community, I want to do these also. It's very important for me that we come alongside our community. We connect, we uplift, we build each other. So, Penny, in this time, what are you needing? How can we come alongside you and support you in your dreams?
I just ended my career in the healthcare field this past summer and have started walking fully into ministry. So, pray for you, girl. It's a new way of life. I've never done it before. I'm just getting started, and the walk is not, but is it ever what we think it's going to look like? So, He's growing me in so many different ways. And the journey has been simple. I'm not going to say it's been easy, but it's been simple. But pretty packed with a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm enjoying the journey.
You know what? I feel led like we need to dig a little bit deeper into that. So, with that
You
said,
and you wouldn't be you if you didn't.
right? I would love to share with the viewers what your passion is behind what you're doing. So, Penny has a Penny Bolin Foundation, and
Mhm.
she has a heart for women and children. And I would love for you to share a little bit of what that is.
Well, I have done a lot of trafficking rescues, and
Yes.
I have personally heard the stories and seen the hurt um that they've been through, and my heart for them is for them to walk into a place of wholeness,
Mm,
because the average time that these victims go back into that life in the US is an average of 9, and that is if they live through it. And
great.
I'm like, okay, God, I know this is not your will for it to be done to begin with, but it's absolutely not your will for them to go back to that. So, what kingdom solutions can we bring to this earthly problem? And so we sat down. I was at the beach and journaling, and we sat down and we co-created this whole restoration program to help them to walk in their wholeness and their identity and who created them to be. So that is my passion, is to bring freedom and wholeness.
I love that. Yeah, I'm going to share a little bit. I haven't really shared any of my tattoos per se, just some here and there, but don't worry, I'm not getting naked on screen. But I'm going to show something. Let's do this. Um, I started to show a little bit. So I am sleeved all the way from here, all the way up. These represent Lots of pieces to me. Flowers of my family members, a dear friend that is no longer with us, uh, a Celtic, Trinity. It means so many different pieces, and Jesus on there, and I started that tattoo when I was 24 years old, when Father put it on my heart that I was going to start working on becoming an ordained chaplain with the FBI and to be a first responder to those that were sold for sex, for trafficking, children, women, and it really hit me big time that when I connected with people out and about, they felt like they could relate to something that felt comfortable. And I went on this journey because I had colored hair, piercings, all the things, and God's like, "Yeah, you're gonna get a tattoo, and not only a tattoo, you're gonna get a sleeve." And I was like, "Okay, let's do this." And I grew in this tattoo, this sleeve that I have, the closer I became to Jesus.
Hmm.
And here I am. Father also laid it on my heart that I had a vision about a woman with blonde hair.
Hmm.
And I've had a lot of blondes in my life, but there was never that correct one that I was patiently waiting for that had the heart that Penny has to restore these amazing women. And I knew when I met her 5 years ago, five
Yeah.
years ago, that all of a sudden I knew it was her. And she would be the one at some point, somehow, but she was going to open the door. And with all of this, I am excited because my tattoo, all of the black is done. I've started some of the coloring, but for some reason it never got finished. And the more that I have processed through this tattoo, it wasn't time to finish it. There was a season and a place. And now it's becoming that time. And I'm going to be partnering with this to come back to that season of my life of I had such a passion and I still do to see those children not have to walk that journey. And what way can we be there for them? So this is a beautiful story of me and Penny together and what we're going to be walking in and how God's going to use this. So I felt that was an important way to finish this conversation. So, um, Penny, is there anything else that you would like to share around any of that?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so excited to walk this out with you.
Mhm.
So excited because your heart is aching just like mine is to be a resolution and to solve this problem and to really really be a voice for those that don't have one.
We're the voiceless.
Yeah.
You know, guys, because it really, like, we can shift this. We can change this
Yeah.
by us getting out there and just doing one thing, moving forward in that and giving women their voice.
Yeah.
So important. So that's
And they
what
can
we're doing
start with the tattoo conversation piece right there.
right
So,
there. See
mhm.
what a story of a tattoo can do
Yeah.
and the
And
journey can
freedom.
take on freedom.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. There will be some information at the top of this video of how you can connect with Penny Bolin, how you can actually partner with her on this nonprofit, and we do have an LLC also, but how you can partner with her to get this moving forward, up and running, and how to come alongside her and pray. And actually, too, how to get connected in a way, if this is something that's on your heart get
Mhm.
connected and we would love to talk with you. So, all right, everyone, you have an amazing rest of your day. And if you want to get on and share your voice, reach out. Let's do it. Bye, everyone.
Bye.